Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Computational Thinking webinar. We are delighted to have you here for the Skillveda session. At Skillveda, our mission is to fuel your growth with the expert-led learning experiences that are as flexible as you are. From certification courses to immersive workshop, we have got a wide range of skill building opportunities designed to unlock your potential and supercharge your career. Whether you are looking to level up or pivot, we are here to partner with you every step of the way. Today's webinar covers key updates on CBSE changes and computational thinking, including why CT matters, its integration with AI, and grade-wise assessment details. We will also explore hands-on problem solving and introduce CBSE's CT curriculum and resources. Get ready for an insightful session. Big welcome to Ms. Porselvi, CBSE resource person and a seasoned educationist consultant who has made a difference to countless educators and students. Get ready to soak up her expertise and walk away with some awesome insights. Welcome, Ms. Porselvi.
Thank you, Twinkleji, for the great welcome, great introduction. Yes, I should really thank Skillveda for every time for giving the opportunity to meet so many new educators and teachers span across India and, of course, across the world, because we have conducted webinars across the world also. Yes, and this is yet another new program which we are actually starting the webinar today. So this topic, computational thinking, though it was connected to computer science, but it is not only for computer science. It is not exactly meant only for computer science. Computational thinking is yet another thinking like a creative thinking and critical thinking. So that is how now CBSE has considered and given so much importance for this topic. And they have started implementing this computational thinking right from grade 3 onwards. So this, what is the importance, like why it has given so much importance? All these we are going to discuss in brief today. Okay, so before that, a very, very, very good evening to each and everyone who are here as the participants. Okay, hopefully at the end of this webinar, so now those who are attending the webinar, you might be having a lot of confusions about, okay, all of a sudden during April month beginning, CBSE has announced a circular. CT and AI is going to be a part of it. Even principals are shocked how they are going to find out the period for it, how to implement this, what is the resource for it, from where they are going to get the materials, how teachers could be trained, which teacher, whether maths teacher or science teacher or any other new teacher have to be appointed, or the computer science teachers are going to teach. Okay, lot of confusions. So many, even in the groups also, the messages were flooded regarding this. And there is another question mark, still skeptical about, like what is going to be the existing artificial intelligence skill subject for 9th and 10th, because board going students, okay, already they have they might have ordered for the books also. In such a case, now they are in a dilemma, like how to take it up. Okay, because even in the CBSE portal, still now for the 9th skill subject, AI is not there. It has been included as AI and CT as a mandatory subject. So many confusions, so many new changes which has been implemented. I think let us move on. And in another 1 hour, almost all your doubts will be clarified. I give assurance for you. Anyway, whatever is your query, you can feel free to ask at the end of the session. And side by side, if you have anything like when I'm saying, you can put it in the chat box. Okay. And Twinkleji will also be helping me to give me the questions, like anything, whatever is there in the chat box.
Yes, definitely.
Also. Yes. Okay. I think we can move on. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, please.
So let me move on to my first session, like topic, first slide. So which is, what are all the discussion topics for today's webinar? So this is about, first I'll be introducing what are the major changes brought by CBSE curriculum. How do they introduce the CT and AI curriculum as integration with other subjects? So that's what the main focus. First, we are going to do it for first few minutes. Then Exactly, I'll be giving you and I'll equip you the knowledge about computational thinking from the coding aspect as well as integration with all subjects. So as teachers, we must be knowing about computational thinking. It is yet another thinking. That's what we should not go deeply into like, oh my God, if we don't know coding, can we learn about computational thinking? No need to worry. It is just yet another thinking, like critical and creative thinking. That's it. And then the decomposition challenge, pattern recognition, abstraction, algorithm design. These are all the components of computational thinking. So we are going to look at deeply in between some hands-on experiments, or you will have some questionnaire and you might need to access some other apps to answer to the questionnaire. All these will be done. Yes. First thing. So this was the circular released by CBSE on April 9th, 2026. This is about when they released the curriculum exactly for CT and AI and the resource materials also. So this circular on April 9th only, so they have released this. Okay, so the link is also shared here about this circular. Okay, but I have taken the important content of it. I think let us not move on to the complete circular. So what it is, CBSE has released the curriculum framework for CT and AI for students of class 3 to 8 with the aim of, just a second, I'm moving on speed. Yeah. With the aim of creating AI literate learners by 2030. So if you see 2000, by 2030 and 31, all the students, now the students, those who are in grade 6, he or she would have reached 10th standard. So by the time, so this particular student will be knowing completely about this CT and AI, and they will be called as like AI literate learners. So the curriculum mandates CT plus AI and ethics and then unplugged learning. So this is about integration with all subjects and how to use this artificial intelligence tools and sites, how ethically they should use. So that's where the moral values are also imparted, and that is given in the syllabus of AI, in fact. And all other courses on AI being run till session 25-26. So recently, the examination results were out, 10th standard board examination. So many of God sentenced in AI subject. So that will be continued for another 1 year. Yes, so 2026-27 batch, 10th standard will also be writing their board examination in AI, but it will be discontinued for class 9. So session 2006-7 onwards. So from this year onwards, the last year syllabus of 9, the last year skill subject of artificial intelligence will not be continued for class 9. It will be continued as a module, CT plus AI module, which is implemented freshly recently. Okay. So students of class 10 will continue the scheme followed in 25-26. That's what I said. So one more
just a minute,
year.
Ji.
Yes.
Bhavna ji, still you are not listening. There is some problem in listening. The volume is still low. Everybody can listen, poor Selvi ji. Yes.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are
Yeah.
audible.
Yes, Swami, you
Please,
are audible.
Bhavna ji, please check your network connections then.
Yes,
because
exactly.
we can also hear him. Not a problem.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, right. So as I was saying earlier, so for class 10, for additional 1 year. So this year, class 10 students, 26-27 batch will be continuing the same AI skill subject examination in the next year, 2026-27 batch examination. Okay. But for current 9, it will be the module, the CT and AI module will be followed and no more AI as a skill subject. So this is what one of the new implementation which has been brought by CBSE. Okay. Yes, and very clearly, what are the other big changes brought by CBSE I have introduced here? So class in which R3 is compulsory. So what is that R3? Actually, each and every language is implemented, right? Already English is taken as first language mostly, most of the schools, and maybe Hindi or the regional language, they would have taken as the second language, and one more additional language, which is optional. So far it was like taken. Okay, so now what CBSE is actually mandating a 3-language formula. Yes, 2 years back itself they proposed, and now they were very firm in implementing that. Okay, so this year, class 6 should have that 3 language compulsory. So, and then next year, 6th and 7th will have 3 languages. So the same 6th when it is continued, you see here, by the end of 2030-31, so that 2030-31 batch will write all 3 language as exam. Okay, apart from the core subjects, they'll be writing 3 different language as board examination. So that's what it's very clearly given in the tableau column. Is there any doubts for anyone?
Someone is writing, what about the 12th class?
Right now, 11 and 12, they didn't inform anything, ma'am. So when we are getting the authenticated circular for it, and then we will proceed, maybe in another webinar. No doubt about it. We will be conducting for sure. Yes. So now coming to the CT and AI. See, I have taken specifically, so many other inclusions were also there in the CBSE, like vocational education, physical education and all that. But I didn't focus much on that. So only this is one major change in this level of language, three languages. And then one more is the STEM subject, which is math and science. So they are going to implement the math and science as 2 papers. One is the standard paper, another one is advanced paper. So standard paper will be taken by everyone, all the students, no matter about their learning level. Okay, whereas the advanced paper, whomsoever is interested, additionally 1 hour as a hot question paper, they'll be taking up. It will be full of hot question, the competency-based question. And additionally, the grades will be included. The score of that particular advanced paper will be included in their mark sheet, only for those who have written. And it is not mandatory at all. It is completely the option given to the students. So while registering for the board examination, the child can choose that, whether he is going to attend only standard or standard plus advanced. This is another one big change with CBSE as well. Next, coming to the CT and AI module. So in the year, as I already said, right? So now present grade 9 teachers, you will be having a confusion, like what should I do? From where I should start teaching? Because the syllabus is not yet released in the portal. So already whatever you continue with AI, maybe the basics of AI is going to be definitely included. Yes, so basic of AI ethics, all these chapters you can continue. By the month of definitely before June, we will be getting a clear-cut curriculum from CBS. Okay, so, and it is going to be school-based assessment this year end, because it is going to be imported as a module and not as a course. See, the course is something different, extensively taken.
Preeti.
Can you please kindly mute yourself, everyone? Use chat box to ask any queries, okay? Yes. So now, so grade 9, even like the module is implemented. Now the curriculum, it is not released. Okay, even then you can manage with whatever the content you planned earlier, and you can continue with the basics, ethics. Okay, and don't go deep into the programming and all. Within a month, it couldn't be possible also. So from June, definitely we'll get a curriculum from CBSE and you can proceed. And year-end school-based examination. And for grade 10, as I stated, as an optional skill subject. So it is an optional skill subject. Only certain schools would have taken, not all the schools. Additional skill subject, so 6th subject. Board examination is going to happen just similar to last year. No change in the code of AI, which is going to be 417, and no change in the paper pattern, 50 marks for practical and 50 for theory. Okay, so this is about the current year. Hope all are clear about.
Someone is writing, do we have the exams for 6 to 8 class for CT and AI?
It's coming, ma'am. I'll tell you everything. Okay. So now 2027 to 28. So in this 2027 to 28, we are supposed to take up the module mandatorily. Both grade 9 and 10, we have to impart the module, CT and AI module, which would be released with the exact curriculum, whatever they release, it should be implemented. But school-based annual exam will be conducted. Okay, no board exam for next year. For CT and AI, since being the first year, for grade 10, no board exam. Okay, it is not applicable. This subject is not applicable for board exam at all. It will not be in the list. Only school-based annual exam for next year. So please note it down for grade 9 and 10. Next year, it's going to be school-based annual assessment and no other board examination for 10th standard in respect to CT and AI. Okay. And in the year, okay, the 2028 to 29 batch. So here it will become core subject because here itself 9th it is mandatory to take a core subject. Maybe next year 10th you don't want to take up CT and AI, it's optional. We can leave it to the school because it is not mandatory for 10th, it is mandatory for 9th to take up that module, CT and AI module. And when this batch 9 comes to 10th, again it becomes a core subject in the year 2028 to 29. At that time, board exam, they will be appearing for board exam in this subject, CT and AI. So, note it down, 2028 to 29 is the first year where CT and AI board examination will be conducted. Is that clear? Okay. So, the present 8th grade student, this year those who are studying 8th grade will be the first batch to appear for CT and AI module board exam. Hope I'm very much clear. Okay. Regarding 6 to 8, I'll be like for the upcoming slides, I'll be definitely conveying it. Right? I don't want to confuse in between. So, this is about 9 and 10. Because I've very clearly I've brought it. Yes, if there are no more doubts, I think I can proceed. Okay, fine, thank you. Now, coming to 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 to 5. We are going to impart only computational thinking. We are not going to consider nothing about AI at all. Yes, and how this CT is going to be integrated. Okay, CT is going to be integrated across all subjects. Yes, no separate period is required actually. Within the period itself, it could be done. But though we say it should be integrated across all subjects, but the curriculum is mainly focusing on the topics of mathematics. So that I will be showing you as an hands-on in the later slide. Okay. After 1 or 2 slides, when this curriculum gets completed, then immediately we'll move on to that hands-on. Yes. So matching with the math topic, NCERT textbook, Math Mela, this CT curriculum is also prepared accordingly. Most of the questions are like almost like reasoning and aptitude-based question. For some of the school, those who are already having the reasoning and aptitude textbook or as one of the period, if they have imparted, then it would be very much easier. And majorly, maths teacher could take it effective. So that's the reason like CT could be handled for 3 to 5. It should be handled by mathematics teacher. That would be the apt thing. Yes. And for 6, 7, 8, if you take, the syllabus is again divided into part 1 and part 2. For 6 to 8, it is CT plus AI. So it is not like normal CT. It is advanced computational thinking and the foundational AI literacy. So this foundational literacy, again, as CBSE stated, only about the basics of AI, just to have the what is AI? What is the domain of AI? What actually it is doing in each and every tool, in every mission? So the basic awareness about it, and then ethically how to use AI, how it could be integrated with other subjects, what are the applications of it? To this level, 6 to 8, they'll be learning, not in like merging with program, doing other projects. The projects will be done like a problem solving level. Orally, they can give like a thesis. It is not like coding is involved. Okay, nowhere it is in, given in the syllabus. So this is about advanced CT and foundational AI literacy for class 6 to 8. Coming to class 9 and 10, I think 9 and 10 already we discussed about it. I don't want to go with that. Okay, this is what CT and AI builds to each and every individual. Why CBSE has thought of it? Why they are promoting this to as a subject in CBSE curriculum? So thinking about it, it actually promotes logical reasoning, pattern recognition, data interpretation, algorithmic thinking, and ethical AI awareness. So these are all the benefits of learning this computational thinking and AI. Since it builds all these skills, okay, each and every child must get 21st century skills, right? They should be equipped with 21st century skills. If you take 21st century skills, apart from the basic core life skills, so this logical reasoning, algorithmic thinking, logical thinking, And then data interpretation, critical thinking, creative thinking, problem solving skills. All these are essential for life. Yes, and it is a very competent world. And one more competency-based thinking also it started because 50% of the questions they are asking competency-based questions only. So the previous 10th standard mathematics examination paper itself says that it was a tough paper compared to last previous 5 years. So it was very competent. Yes, and the centum scores were absolutely reduced because they are making the students to think beyond. So that thinking level, when it has to be started, not from sixth also, it has to be started right from grade 3. That's where they have imported this computational thinking right from grade 3 onwards. Okay, and this computational thinking, is it so difficult to take? Is it very complicated? How the teachers have to be trained? No need to worry at all. It's a low-tech activity-driven subject. Low-tech in the sense you don't want any technological inputs. None of the computer science teachers are required also. Only if the teacher is efficient enough to go through the questions before itself, prepare themselves with that reasoning-based question, how it should be solved, then they are well trained enough to go and handle the class effectively. Most probably, these mathematical teachers already they possess this logical and algorithmic thinking, so that CT could be easily taken by them. No other special platform or devices are required. Okay, and apart from this maths teachers, they can also be connected with science teachers and the social science teachers wherever possible, or only with the topics like the world surroundings. Yes, that is about. Yes, how CBSE curriculum aims for, right? What is the aim for the focus, mission, and vision of implementing the CT and AI? Building strong foundation in CT, digital literacy, responsible use of technology. Already we said about that. Nurturing the innovation, critical thinking, ethical decision making practices, like all these. I think just before we were discussing about it. And how to solve the problem systematically. This is very, very important. Thus, we call it as structured thinking. Anybody could think, anybody could arrive at the answer, but how easily somebody could teach another child? How teachers are teaching another child? Unless and until this, like stepwise explanation is given, the child may not be able to understand. So that how to approach, how to solve the problem systematically is very, very important. And finding patterns. See, one example teacher will solve on the board. The other sums, the child will start to find out. Looking at that pattern, he will try with some other number. Yes, that is what finding pattern, which we call it as pattern recognition in AI, which we call it as again pattern recognition in computational thinking. It is all one of the components. So then this particular thinking, we can apply this technology and this thinking for solving day-to-day life problems. So what are we doing in classroom? What are we doing in notebook and using the textbook? And in CT and AI, the same thing, the problem solving skills will be nurtured in each and every child, and it can be applied to daily life problems. That's where the curriculum aims to impart this deep right from earliest stage. Right? Okay. Already I said about why CT matters for primary grades. Yes, to test how many have really listened to me. Now there is a small questionnaire session to you. Okay, so I will just post this.
Or Selvi, there are some few questions in the chat box. So can
Yes,
we answer those questions
please,
first?
please. Yes, ma'am.
The first is there separate period needed for CT?
Actually, it is not required. But if they are extending math period to additional one more period, I think math teachers would be confidently and comfortably completing their subject additional to this CT also.
The other one is explain class 3 to 5 integrated across all subject.
Yes, it will be coming, ma'am. So it is actually there. When I'm showing the CBSE curriculum, the resource material which is provided by CBSE.
Maths teacher will take CT classes. Is that so?
Yes, exactly.
Someone is asking this also. Why maths teacher take a CT class?
Maybe it might be a shock for all the maths teachers. I'm so sorry for it. But in fact, you are the right person, and you will become a resource person also for handling this series. Yes. Okay. A quick questionnaire session. After that, I'll be taking you to the CBSE website.
If we miss any questions, then we will answer in the last. Don't worry. We will answer all the questions.
One second. I'm just okay. See, why computational thinking matters for grade 3 to 5. It is actually a Padlet, which is a tool to collect your responses. So now I wanted your suggestion or your opinion that whether computational thinking matters for grade 3 to 5. Because so far for the last nearly 20 minutes, we were discussing about this. Now, please post your responses. You can just click that post button and then you can type your responses, then publish. It will be flashed on the screen. You can use this QR code. Please scan, use the Google
Please
Lens.
scan this. There is no link. Just scan this QR
Yes,
code.
yes, you have to scan.
Yeah. Mention on the screen, you have to scan this QR code.
I'll share the link also. Please just try.
If it's possible, just share in
Yes,
the
yes,
chat
yes.
box. It's easy to scan the QR code instead of chat link, I think so.
Yeah. Just please try to click this link and do it, no? Everyone. Are you getting the option to post? Can somebody unmute and tell me those who got?
Ma'am, we are not able to do it.
There is no post option.
We are not able, there's no plus button below
Yes, yes.
for us to add a discussion. You're only
No.
sharing the
This edit
presentation.
option is there, like post.
No.
Can you see? I'm
No,
just dragging.
there is an option
Can
of
you
post,
see?
but where to mention, where to give the response.
Ma'am, when they just give post itself, no, it will show like a chat box or
No,
like a text
no,
box to
nothing
type.
is there. Nothing is there. Let me check.
I will also check.
It's not
I
working.
I think we need to add the comments.
Ah, yes, yes, that's
I'm
right.
trying to
Yes.
open it, but it's not happening.
You just add the comment and then publish. That's it.
It's not coming even. Let me check again. Mhm. In Rajni's is writing comment, we are able to do it.
Yes.
Okay, okay, Rajni.
I think one more I got. It is like thinking and solving the problem systematically. One of the person has done it. Yes, exactly. You have to post the comments only. You can. It is like commenting.
Everyone
Post
can
your
do it
comments.
now.
These are the two terms you can find it out. Post and then publish.
Okay, okay.
It differs in computer screen as well as in mobile screen.
Many are writing no in the chat box.
I think they couldn't find
You write it here
exactly.
in this chat. You can write, not a problem.
Yeah, I'm getting responses. Yes.
Acha, you are getting now?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Computational
okay.
thinking. Yes, let us think like detectives and inventors. We ask questions, test ideas, and finding solution. It's a ChatGPT answer. I know it already because I too tried. I'm very transparent. Openly, I'm just giving because I wanted to test everyone's answer, right? So I should know. This was also the answer given in Gemini, I think, not in ChatGPT. Right. Yes, we got 7 responses so far. Okay. It makes the students to think innovatively and share their ideas. Okay. Then all our Gokila said this. Right. So you are agreeing with the introduction of CT and AR. Yes. It is essential to build foundational problem solving, logical thinking, reasoning. Okay.
Actually, ma'am, I don't understand where I should post. Still don't get it.
Ma'am, comments is there?
No, I'm
Can
not
you see
able-
where comments? Okay, someone who has already done, can you explain? That would be fine because through your mobile you would have done it, right? Gokila ma'am or
Ma'am, I have sent a link in a comment box for this
Hello, ma'am.
website.
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm audible?
yeah, please tell.
yes.
So, ma'am, actually, whatever the link you have shared, you have to open it first.
Okay,
Okay. So when you open, you are getting the plus symbol post.
very good.
Click on that.
Hmm.
So when you click, you can see there is an option: add the images, video, audio, link, or file. Below that, there is an option: write your responses here.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
you can type the response. Once you start typing, your submit button will be activated.
Okay, fine.
And then click on submit. Sometimes you are getting a message, just you mention your name, so along with the name you will be able to submit.
Oh, that's good. Great. Since I am the owner of this particular slide, it will show published to me. So my view is entirely different. That's why in my mobile phone it showed a different.
It's
Okay.
working. It is working.
It's working. Okay. Yeah, I got 13 responses. Great. Good.
Ma'am, can you explain it again, please?
Hello ma'am,
Ma'am,
you have to click on the link. Once you click, you will be getting a plus post symbol at the end of that question. It will be in a light blue color. Are you getting?
It's working on laptop easily. Rachna is writing, it's working on laptop
yes.
easily.
You
Okay.
try it in laptop, it becomes easy, because if you are in mobile, you have to scroll down too much. That's the only difference.
You need to go to the end of the page to get that plus symbol. After
Yes.
that, again, lot of options will be there. At last, you have to give it as like text writing responses. So there you need to write. The text box will open. It will allow you to
I
write.
can even share the screenshot, but I think we can concentrate on the core concept rather than.
Yes. This is just an activity,
Yeah.
just to testing your understanding about whatever we discussed in the session. Fine, good. It's a good response, good number. 13 responses, I got it. I'll just close with this. Yeah, now can you see the pattern? All the responses, what I received? Maybe from some of your names are also reflected here with the ID. Okay. Some have given a very lengthy response. Oh, it's me and one more. Yeah, whomsoever gave the response also is mentioned here. Okay, from whom and all I got it, everything. Okay, this is about why computational thinking matters for primary fields. Now, let me take you to the CBSE website. You all know the CBSE academic website, right? So we are going to move for CBSE academic website. cbseacademic.nic.in. So all of you can just type that URL, cbseacademic.nic.in. Now you could see in this green filled area, CT and AI alone is highlighted. It's blinking. Can you see that? It is blinking in a different color because it is something new. So now they have given curriculum and then grade 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the resource material. You take grade 3, student handbook, as well as teacher handbook is released. Same way till grade 8, student handbook and teacher handbook. I'll take just 2 classes, grade 3 and then maybe grade 6. Okay. So CT and AI, first let's move on to curriculum. So why the CT and AI is required? See, almost, is there anything to say? Somebody is... Kindly mute yourself, ma'am.
This Samsung SM, please mute yourself. Every time you are unmuting yourself.
Yes. Here you could see about the complete curriculum, the goals and the competencies of CBSE, how it has to be taken across the different stages in school level, what are the materials and resources, how the pedagogy, what is the learning, the teaching pedagogy towards implementing the CT and AI, and what is the exact syllabus for each and every class. All these you can find it out here. Of course, from here only I have taken enough of information to present this PPT also, okay, to prepare this presentation. Yes, so here we don't have much to discuss. I'll take you to back again to the same place, CT and AI, grade 3 student handbook and teacher. Okay, student handbook. If you see the student handbook, you will have the topic content, okay, table of contents, how to use this book and all you read it. What is in the name? Toy Joy, Double Century, Vacation with my Nanima, Fun with Jay. Is there any maths teacher in this forum? Those are handling grade 3 maths teachers. Are you there here? Are you handling
Yes,
these
please
topics
unmute
in
yourself.
maths?
Nivel G is there.
Yes,
Nivi.
Nival ji, are you handling the
Nivi
same
G.
topic? Or
Yes,
your
ma'am. Actually, these are the topics which will be like for grade 3 maths chapters are these. What is your name?
same
Toy
topics,
Joy.
right?
Vacation. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes.
Are you using NCRT textbook itself or some other publication?
Actually, for the last academic year, we were using this NCRT, but now we have changed to
Okay.
private publications.
Right. Now, I'll just show this NCRT textbook also. So there is a site for NCRT textbooks, right? So ncrt.nic.in. So I'll just go to that since textbooks ncrt.nic.in textbook. Here you can find out this tab for selecting the class. Let me take class 3 and subject is mathematics. So since ours is English language, okay, here it is reflected as Hindi language. I have to change my language here, I think. Okay, somewhere the option is, yes, English. I have to change it, then only I'll get everything English. Select grade 3 and mathematics. Okay. We have Math Mela, Ganit Mela, and Riyazi Mela. So many are there. Math Mela is actually in English. Ganit Mela is in Hindi, I think so. So Maths Mela. Let's go. Now we'll go to this prelims page and see the table of content of maths textbook. It comes lost in the next.
Ma'am, please scroll.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, it's loading.
You can open it chapter wise. When you
Yes.
click on each chapter link, that will open there.
Yes, that I know, ma'am. Not I just wanted to show all the chapter topic at once. That's
Okay,
why
ma'am.
I've
Okay.
opened buildings. I've
Okay.
already done everything because since it is it's a white page only, it is still loading. It's taking time to load. That's what.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes it takes time to
Yes,
load.
yes, yes. That's the reason. We got it. Yes. So see here, Toy Joy, Vacation with Nanima, Fun with Shades, House of Hundreds, Raksha Bandhan. See all the chapters. If you take each and every title, exactly it matches with whatever is there in CD book. Now I'll show the CD book. See here, Toy Joy, Double Century, Vacation with Nanima, Fun with Shades, House of Hundreds, Raksha Bandhan, Fashion. Exactly matching those that title. Now, maths teachers, please tell me who has to take. Niveta ma'am, you're laughing. Okay. Yes. And let's see the content also inside, right? In this textbook. If you see, this is a student handbook which I showed you. How to use this book is all there. So for each and every chapter, they have given a set of questionnaire, okay, where you can give it as a worksheet. And for activity also, like they have given you enough of whatever is the prerequisite required to conduct the activity, everything is given. Like how you have to go for the spinning wheel experiment or the questions. In student handbook, student will not have any clue of how to do it. Whereas in teacher's handbook, everything is provided. Step-by-step instruction to how to teach, how to solve, logically how they have to undergo the steps and complete, find out the solution. So everything is provided. And we are going to have almost the remaining part of the session is going to be with that. Yes, I'll just move on. This is about NCERT. I'll just close this tab. Right. So the same way, let me go for 6th standard. The 6th standard, I'll take teacher handbook and I'll show you. Yes. So here, 6th standard, we have two divisions. One is part 1, computational thinking, part 2, artificial intelligence. So part 1 should be taken by maths teachers because again, it is in relation to the mathematical chapters. Patterns in mathematics, lines and angles, number play. I think all these are the new topics which is released in the new textbook. Yes? Anybody who is handling 6th standard mathematics? Okay. Yes, Niveta ma'am knows about it. Right. Since you have given the assurance, I think all other teachers will also be agreed. Okay, fine. It is all math related terminologies only. Very well, it is understood. So, based on that, the computational thinking questions, competency-based questions are also given. Next, artificial intelligence. Teachers, those who have already handled, as one of the teacher have asked the question, right, for 6 to 8, what to be done. So it is a part, not completely as AI subject. It is going to be CT plus AI. So in this AI, very limited concepts, the basic data concepts of artificial intelligence and how to collect the data. In fact, no, it is not only artificial intelligence. It's a part of data science module also. So because data science, coding, artificial intelligence, all were introduced as skill subjects. Now, if you see this basic data concept, it is taken from, it's a first chapter of 6th standard data science, actually. So that's how they have interrelated all the skill subjects and they have brought it. Right? Ethics and digital responsibility, it is in common given in all the classes. An introduction to artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? What is machine learning? What is deep learning? What are the types of AI? So that's where the 6th standard child should know. It's a basic AI literacy, not in depth about how to create a program to make a machine to work. Not like that. Maybe how the working of a voice assistant manually, like orally, they could learn. Theoretically, they could learn, not like programmatically. That is where 6, 7, 8 as a basic module, like it is implemented along with seat. Got it? So this is about. Okay, look at the questions. Yeah. The series, pattern finding, after that, like solving the series of numbers, you could know. You already know. We would have done it so many times. Like reasoning based, aptitude based questions also will be involved in such kind of CT book. Depending on the chapters, how it is relevant to each and every chapter, you might click on it. Yes. So all these we might have solved in all competitive examinations. Now it has become mandatory for grade 3. So now imagine the standard which CBSE wanted to bring. Right from grade 3, they are in like when the children are equipped with these kind of questions, then when they go for this competitive examination, it won't be a challenging task for them. Just like that, they'll do it and they'll crack it. So it will become easier. So the education system is effectively becoming better and better and better towards reaching mastery. So that's where the CBSE is aiming to focus upon. Right? Okay, I'll just close this textbook. So far, like any doubts? Any doubts? Assessment, I'll tell you. Assessment
Ma'am,
based,
I
I'll
have
tell
a
you.
doubt.
Yes, ma'am, please.
The thing is, like, they have given the curriculum for NCRT, but most of the schools follow the private publication. So
Exactly.
should we take this as a serious note? Like for a particular chapter, we have to respond. I mean, you have to just see to the corresponding chapter of the NCRT, and we have to go ahead, right?
I have understood your query. So even though when we are working on with like other publications, not an issue. Suppose if it is going to be House of Hundreds, a chapter, right? So it is like ones, tens, hundreds, number system. That while teaching that number system chapter, whichever the topic related to computational thinking textbook, see, you can just shuffle the topics. Nothing wrong in that. It's going to be, they wanted this computational thinking to be taught to children, should be implemented in the classroom. That's where they wanted. So if you provide it as a worksheet or a formative assessment you can conduct, make it as a quiz. In fact, like I have planned for a quiz here, a short quiz also, based on this type of questions itself. So make it as a quiz and then immediately the grading can be done. Yes, just like a formative assessment, or give the worksheet as a leisure time activity or like a holiday assignment. Let them complete and bring it. Yes, award the marks. So it can be done in any way, but not all the questions. Like somehow, from the teacher's side, effectively we need to teach them how to actually solve step by step. That's what systematic way of solving the problem that is required. How the math teachers are teaching the normal problem, the same way thinking about the logic, how to solve logically and algorithmically, everything should be imparted. Or otherwise, the child will not be knowing. See, skill is nothing which is inborn, right? Even like through the life, as and when they walk, they will learn. As and when they eat, they will learn. See, a lot of habits are like, it is about what they capture when they are moving across, when they are learning across. That is what the skill. In fact, computational thinking is also like a skill. Influentially, they will get it. Invariably, they will learn. Lot of things. Active learning and passive learning, both are. That's it. Okay, so this is about. Yes, any other queries from anyone?
Yes, ma'am. I have one query.
Yes, ma'am.
I had read the curriculum released by CBSE, and it said that the books will be integrated with mathematics and TWAU, that is
Exactly,
EVS.
ma'am. Exactly. It
But
was mentioned. I'll tell you why. TW, the world around us. It is nothing but. The world around us is science and social science. Yes. See, some of the shapes and Vacation with Nanima, there was a chapter, right? I'm just taking it as an example. Vacation with Nanima, when the child goes for a vacation, it will be like a story where the child goes there, whatever the objects she's looking at. Based on that, some fair or mela, when they go for what happens. See, can't you connect that with science and social science also? Can't we do it exactly? That exactly the vacation with Nanima can be integrated with social science also. Though not the content is matched, not exactly matching with social science, because Not all the schools are following NCERT strictly in P5. And why they have taken, selected this mathematics chapter, mathematics topic to computational thinking. There is a slide for me, excellent slide. I'll show you, because maths is a subject where structured thinking happens, whereas social science has science subjects. We can't expect that structured thinking. Anyway, you can solve a problem and arrive at the answer. Whatever the different experiments, like the solutions which the children are bringing in, we will accept to it. But maths is not like that. Always we give step marks, and we actually expect that systematic way of solving the problem. That's the reason, since computational thinking has the algorithmic way of solving the problems. It's one of the problem solving skill only. That pattern recognition, looking at other problems, looking at other questions, and identifying the pattern and solving the next one. It is all like, of course, like a copycat, but slightly they will start to learn. And what modification they need to do, it is like a machine learning actually. The machine learning is also a similar way. That's why they're connecting the CT and AI together. Yes, the machine learning is by observing all the inputs which you give, by observing all the outputs, the machine learns itself. That's how the ChatGPT trains itself. The same way the student will also be learning. Beginning, we have to give more inputs. Later on, if our input is less, also children will start to think here. Definitely. This is well. So that's the reason maths was given. But all of a sudden, CBSE, since they have mentioned the word like TWAS, it will not be the same for next year. Who knows? Anything might be changed. But curriculum stands as a curriculum till 2030 to 31. In between, the textbooks or resource materials can be updated. It can be changed also. So, safer side, they have introduced those two subjects even. That's right. Understood, ma'am?
All right. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. So,
Yes.
from what I have understood is that the books are basically an extension of the NCERT topics, because
Yes.
if we look at the NCERT books, like you mentioned, the books itself are integrated. Even their
Exactly.
English book is integrated with EVS.
Yes.
So that means they're an extension of the NCERT books. Okay.
Now, if we closely look at the topics of each and every NCERT subjects also, you know,
Yeah.
say chapter 3 of this particular science subject, chapter 3 of mathematics or social, closely it will be integrated. If we see the
Yeah, they
topics
are.
connected together, I think you have noticed that. That's what you are
Yes.
saying here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
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 The same way, that is why they have also brought in CT,
Oh,
but mostly matching with math form. Since
yeah.
because the thinking skills predominance here, right? That's me. Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to our PPT. I think enough from the CBSE portal. I've shown you everything. Now I'll take you to
There are
what
few
is
questions in the chat box.
yes, ma'am.
Is teaching CT and AI mandatory from the year 26 to 27?
Of course, not 26, 27, 27. But from this year, yes, ma'am. I'll tell you like which is mandatory. You can see here. Now, this year onwards, 6 to 8, from 6th onwards, it has to be implemented. It has to be implemented. Yes. So what is traditional thinking and what is computational thinking? Normally, how do we all focus on the answer, but computational thinking focus on the process to get the answer. This is very much important. This process makes us to execute. This execution becomes like a coding. That's where the connectivity lies between the normal thinking and leading to how computers think. Computers always think in this way. That's called as computation. So we go for trial and error. If it is wrong, strike out and do it. But here what happens, using that trial and error, it will find out another logic to solve. So logical and repeatable. And it is hard to explain how the result was found. Sometimes we may not know how did we arrive at the solution. But here, very easily we can document all the steps, whatever we did it. So in computation thinking, it could be easily framed. It is specific to just one problem, but here, this is a template for multi problems as well as multiple problems and the future problems also could be solved, like a blueprint it serves. That's where pattern recognition is about. Why CT matters today already we discussed. What is about competition thinking is over. Okay. Human algorithm came making a smoothie. Please just join at slido.com and type this code 3767754. Please note it down quickly because I have to open the screen and see what is your response. Hope all have either scan the QR code, otherwise just type slido.com in your web browser and type this code. All have done. I'll just put it in the chat box. Done. You can take it from the chat box. Meanwhile, I'll open this Slido. Slido is another tool for conducting polls, taking survey during the webinar, or for conducting quiz also. I have to log in to start the presentation. Yeah, this is active now. Okay, so I have given around 5 steps here for smoothie preparation. Yes, smoothie. Now, your duty is to arrange it. I'll just present it. Hope you're all getting the screen. I think I got 11, 12 participants. So it is like ranking you have to do, which is for step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4, 5. So you have to arrange it according to the rank, like in as a one. So it gets arranged accordingly. I'm getting the correct answer on the screen because the question which I have given is like a shuffled case. All the 5 steps I have given in a shuffled way. Since you started answering, I'm getting like this with a higher rating. Okay, and then, yeah, can you see there is a switchover in the steps? Can you see here, according to the rating, there is a switchover? The steps gets altered. Now you are making the steps properly. Based on your rating, you are actually making the step-by-step process in ascending order properly. Sometimes it depends on each and every person also, your perspective. You can even alter the steps and do the process. It's also there. That's a different logic to arrive at a solution. Hope it is done. 26 participants are done. Yes. Okay, thank you. I think yeah, this is your answer. So many of you have answered the first step as add 1 cup of frozen berries and half cup of yogurt in the blender jar. Then add honey for sweetness and then turn on the blender. Then pour the finished smoothie. At last, on the rim, like you have to keep a slice of lemon and then it's ready to serve. Okay, so this is about all the 5 steps. It's fine. Coming to the presentation. Right, this 5 steps you have done it step by step. If we are altering the step, can the solution be in a proper way? Yes, orally you can answer here. Are you typing in the chat box? By altering these steps, what about the smoothie? Do we get the smoothie in a proper way? Or, okay, can I, if it is altered, like it won't be meaningful sometimes. May or see first and second, but here, this is the way actually I have given the question. You can see here, the question I gave in this way, right? But based on your thinking, like since you know the process, if you know the process only, you could alter the steps. You could rate the steps, which is it all. That's where. Yes, this type, this we call it as structured thinking. That's what I was about to say. Computational thinking is similar to structured thinking. So it is not that the problem is not that students don't think. Their thinking is not structured. That is the problem. It is our duty to make them think with a structured manner. Yes, if you ask them how to make a tea, right? Directly they will say some other different steps. You will get the different preparations from them. Yes, different algorithm of preparation. After that, collect it all, maybe as an activity for a 3rd grader or 5th grader. After that, you can say what order it is missing, whether the ingredients are taken readily before the preparation. Yes, whether they have checked it, all the equipments are ready, the gas stove or the lighter or whatever is it. And what the missing clarity, how much it should boil, right? How much water they need to add. This is all like clarity. And then missing precision. How many minutes it should boil? Like what should be the ratio or the composition of milk, tea powder, and the water? Say all these clarity we need to get from the student. They will not say it in a proper manner. Directly within 1 or 2 statements, they will complete their algorithm. No, but that is not a structured thinking. See, they are profound enough. If they know the process well, then they should be able to say exactly. In fact, you can expect it with the measurement also. That's how we need to engage them. Then there is a learning behind it. Yes. So how computational thinking is present in math? As I already stated, since math is structured than all other subjects, all the problems are majorly concerned with maths, then so that we are using all the CT concepts based on mathematics topic. And moreover, look at these word problem, sequences, formulas, steps in solving, everything is based on mathematics. And this word problem can be easily solved. This particular problem can be solved using the concept of decomposition. What is decomposition? Breaking a complex part into simpler modules. A big program, we can divide into simpler module, and this is where the IT people are working, right? They divide the big project into simpler parts, and then each and every one takes up one module, and finally the project will be composed. Then sequences, pattern recognition. Based on the pattern, the previous pattern only, the next pattern is formed. Formulas, abstraction. See, by taking up the formula, which has to be done, what to be done, ignoring all the unwanted details, how the formula is derived at all, we just apply the formula. That's called as abstraction. Next, algorithm. You all know, everybody, steps and solve. So step-by-step procedure. So these are the 4 major components which actually brings out computational thinking. Since this is predominantly seen in mathematics, they have integrated mathematics as a subject. Yes. So progression, or I think this we have discussed already, 3 to 5 exclusively CT and 6 to 8 CT plus AM. What to be done as a pedagogical approach? We can give hands-on activity, games, puzzles, or I think enough is given in that resource material itself, what CPSE has provided. If we just complete that, it's well enough. Additionally, you can go with all these. You can also create a lot of AI tools are available. ChatGPT is there always to create much more questions. You can go ahead with that. Who will teach CT and how? I think already we have come to a conclusion now. All the principals would have come to a conclusion. 3 to 5, maths teacher's duty. And as well as like for 6 to 8 also, a part 1 should be taken by maths teacher and part 2 should be taken by AI teacher. How do students usually solve problems? So once again, there is a Slido event. Please scan this QR code, or I can give you this link. Yes. Just click on the link and you can proceed. Yeah, somebody else. Whether 9 to 12 computer teacher. That is exclusively by computer teachers, ma'am, because it is AI subject. 9 to 12, you don't want maths teachers, they don't want to do anything with 9 to 12. Don't want.
Ma'am, my question is,
Yes.
already 9 to 12, some teachers are teaching AI.
Hmm.
So whether that teacher will be given 6 to 8 AI also,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
what will
Yes.
be the
Yes, it can
workload
be
of that
given.
teachers?
They will find it so easier.
Okay.
It can be.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any written exam to be conducted for this year? It's a school-based assessment. Like a final year annual assessment you can conduct. In between, like formative assessment. And you need to have a records for everything. Suddenly CBSE can ask for it in case of inspection. Yes, I think. Yeah, how do students solve problems? Still nobody has voted. Yeah, I just wanted to show you trial and error, guessing, logical steps, borrow the ideas, like all these. Quickly, if you just give the answer, we get to know. Yeah, okay. Many of you have responded logical steps. Okay, you are responding with trial and error, guessing, also. Nobody has given this option, borrow ideas. Right. Okay, majority of you, around 15 have participated in this. Majority of you have given 60% of the answer was like logical steps. Good. Right. Now we'll go on to the next one. What is computational thinking? Already we discussed enough and enough. And what are the 4 pillars of CT also? It is here. What is the approach to teach CT? Decomposition, patterns, abstraction, algorithmic logic, evaluation, everything. So to teach them, there are so many ideas, right? we need to make them very creative, involve them in artistic activity, give them a problem with error, give them a problem coding with error, ask them to debug. So that's where they can develop their computational thinking skills. Yes, overcoming the challenges and keep trying. See, what are all the errors they made? Record it. The next time, ask them like they should not do the same error so that they will try a different method. And then collaborating as a combined effort, they can come out with excellent project work. Same way. Tinkering, whatever is it, like trying with new ideas. These are all different approaches. There you can conduct some activities also for the CT and you can go ahead. Yes. This I'm just skipping because due to the time availability, I'm just skipping this particular activity alone. It is a normal thing. Organize your school annual day. So if at all I'm giving you a task as all of your teachers or the in charges, right? So organizing your school annual day. If I ask this question to principal will list out a proper systematic planning of agenda. Yes, first what to be done, 15 days before what to be done, 1 month before what to be planned. So the planning order, what we receive from the heads will be something different, whereas what I receive from teacher would be something different. Yes, that's where breaking the event into venues, invitation, stage, performance, all these we call it as decomposition. Though organizing an annual day is a very big event, a complicated task, but it is decomposed into all individual tasks. This is called as decomposition. Pattern recognition, it identifies yearly similarities. Last year, how they have done. Go and see that record. Then you will be knowing. Last year, who were all the person whom we contacted for support. So find out, check with that person. That's called as pattern recognition. Then abstraction, focusing on key tasks and ignoring all the irrelevant tasks which is not required. Last year, if it doesn't come out well, yes, leave it off. So focus on the main areas where we have to highlight it. Algorithmic design, create a planned sequence. So this is exactly for any problem like that. Ask the children to write these 4 components. This is what's doesn't matter whether it is maths or science or social science or the real life day-to-day problem. Yes, anything you can take, any scenario you can give and ask them to write like this. This can also be one of the activity. Right, next, decomposition challenge. So here is activity for you. Come on, quickly go through this and find out the solution. And I may be calling out any one of the person to explain also. Maths teachers can do it very easily. Anyone can do it. Why only maths teachers? All are brilliant brains. These jars ABC have together 9 balls, with each ball having a number on it. Yes. Hope the numbers are visible for you. I will just make it this a slide. Yeah. Each number exactly appears 3 times. What's the sum of the number in jar C? It is hidden. Find out. First, so now you have to break the problem, right? What do you need to do? We have to find out what are the numbers present in jar C and how many numbers are present in jar C. Totally 9 balls are there. Already 5 numbers are displayed in jar A and jar B. Yes, totally 5 are there. So remaining how many balls will be there? In jar C, 4. So first step, that is the first step. What is the second step there? Identifying the number which is displayed on the ball. Third step, sum of the numbers. So this task is divided into 3 steps. That's called as decomposition. Yes, hope you are clear. Can I get the answer from you? Is it posted in chat or orally? Can anybody tell me what is the answer? Quickly I think you are posting in the chat. 2, 3, 3, 9. 9 is the answer. Okay, some are writing 8, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I'll reveal the answer out. Yes, you can see the solution in a detailed manner. What is the final answer? It's 8, option A. Those who have given 8 as the correct answer, a big cheer up for you. Very good. Wonderful. So 2, 3, 3. Yes, that's the correct answer. One of the participants has given 2, 3, 3. Very good. I think I can call out your name and yes, Mandeep sir, it's right. Rachna, okay, you're also right. Devadash, someone. Okay. Since I have minimized the chat box, I couldn't. Okay, Devadarshini, you're right. Okay, many of you have given correct answer. Even yes, Mahadevapalli. Okay, if I read out your names like that, will go off. Fine. Appreciations to everyone who has arrived at the correct answer. So now you see this detailed step-by-step solution. Okay, where it is exactly do we need to type? It is all available in Teacher's Handbook. Are you happy? It is available in Teacher's Handbook of that CT curriculum. This is from maybe from grade 3, I think so. Yes, the next question. We'll move on to the next challenge. Yeah, the similar way breaking down complex problems, you can give further activities to the students. The next one is pattern recognition. Based on the 4 components, I have brought you some of the questions here. Okay, so this pattern recognition, you show some sequences, you show some templates, you show some sequences based on shapes or numbers, any patterns. Okay, then they will find out what comes next. Yes, now here is your task. Very simple thing, but I think we're all very eager to participate in such kind of questionnaire. We might even handle till senior secondary or college, no matter when all these like questions with colorful shapes comes in front of us. Automatically we get excited and we will also be in an excited mode to participate in this. Then think about students. They will also be showing the curiosity and interest to learn such. That's the beauty of CT curriculum. Yes, hope you have arrived at the answer. I think I can move the chat box and check it. Show arcade ones. Seema ma'am, which arcade you're asking? I'm sorry, I can't get it. I can't understand which arcade you mentioned here. Okay. It was like a previous one. Yeah, many have answered B or C. Option C because of the shapes pattern. Option C, B. Okay, mostly the answers I'm getting as C or B. Fine. Now we'll go for the answer. Yes, it is about. Yeah. So the correct answer is C. The sequence is a repeated sequence of 3 differently shaped objects, cone, cube, sphere. So the conical object replaces A, spherical object will replace B. Back to B. Next component is abstraction. Most of you have given a very good response and correct answer. Now, so the second one is based on pattern recognition. Now the third one is based on abstraction. Abstraction concept is nothing but taking up the important or necessary details to be focused upon and ignoring the irrelevant details or which is not required. Just eliminate. See, there is in most of the JEE question, more than identifying which is the correct answer, the child should know how to eliminate the wrong answer. So that way we have to handle this one. Yes, so eliminate the unwanted thing, then the remaining answer will come in front of you. That's where. So you can use this abstraction concept to solve this. And one more thing I should say, since you're all teachers, you should know about these components and how it is integrated with this particular math subject. I'm teaching you these components. But it is not actually required for the students to know what is decomposition, what is abstraction, what is pattern recognition and algorithm. Not at all required. Just make them solve like problems is more than enough in 3 to 5. Maybe when they come to 6 and above, then they will automatically learn what it is. Yes? Okay. We'll move on to the answer. Please just give a clap to yourself, like if you have given answer B as the solution. Right? Anyway, many of you would have given, I know that. I'll move on to next question. Because by seeing Twinkle's face, I could understand we are running short of time. Yes. Okay. This is abstraction. Yeah, almost 2-3 slides more now. Nothing much.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. The next one, the last one, algorithm. Everybody knows it. You can just ask them what is the morning routine for each and everyone, step by step. What do they do, and how to submit the homework online. How they have done as like holiday activity. You can give it. Yes. Here is another one more question. So this is going to be your last question. If you remove all the numbers greater than 5 from row 1, all the numbers less than 4 from row 2, all the numbers greater than 7 from row 3, then which row you have to see here, unless and until we do step by step, we have to eliminate. First, row 1 should be completed, row 2 should be completed, row 3 should be completed. Okay. Unless and until row 1, row 2, row 3 are crossed out, then we cannot arrive at this answer, because the question is, which row will have the largest count of the numbers remaining? So then only after step 1, step 2, step 3 is over, I can go back and start with row 1, how many numbers? Start with row 2, how many remaining? Start with row 3, remaining. So 6 steps over. Then 7th step, I will arrive at the answer. This is an example for algorithmic thinking. Hope you're all clear with the concepts of CT, how to implement in classroom. And there are certain CT coding tools. Already the computer science teachers are very well equipped with block-based coding, which is nothing but the Scratch. 3 to 5, they would have already taught them as a part of computer science. And then drag and drop programming is like Blockly or Scratch. Both are almost the same. And code.org is available online free of cost. They can just move to level-wise coding. For all the grades, it is available. We can even go on with that to learn the coding skills. So cross-curricular integration. So we can give like a project, interdisciplinary project or multidisciplinary project, combining with CT to all the teachers. So principals here they can give the work to the teachers to come up with a topic. Just like organizing an annual day, they can take up any topic and the children have to combine all the subjects and they need to do the project. CT and AI is not something new to teach. We are already doing it. It is a new way of teaching what we have already taught. Yes, what we have taught already. So we have to modify and teach in a structured thinking manner. That's what. This is about computational thinking and AI. Yes, I just wanted the closing reflection, or still any more queries if you have. That's it.
Yeah, now we can have some questions. If you want to ask, please go ahead. Any questions, any query, please?
Ma'am, can you please tell the tools which we can use for the algorithmic thinking? What you have told is one is Scratch we are using, and other than that, can you please text it?
Ma'am, all coding tools, ma'am. Whatever the coding which is integrated with the computer science chapter for grade 3 to 5 or 6 to 8, it can be taken as algorithm. So any problem, it could be solved when it is done step by step. It will be easy for the child. If they skip some steps, automatically there may be existence of error.
No, you are mentioning some tools, right?
That
like
is for
Before
coding.
this
That is
slide, you were
coding,
mentioning
coding.
some.
So
Okay.
can you please tell me that?
Yes, one second. You want to note it down, please note.
Yes.
Yes, this one. Yeah.
Scratch block-based coding. Blockly is drag and drop programming. And then code.org is there. Power of code lessons.
Okay.
Even make code also they can use now. Make code is open source, okay, free of cost.
Okay.
Computer
All
science-
these are free, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Scratch we have to install. We
Okay.
need to download.
MIT Inventor can also be used, right?
Yes, ma'am, it can be used. It's like make code will be much more easier to learn this coding. and
Okay.
algorithm.
Okay.
Code.org, you will have lot of picture-based projects will be there.
Okay.
For the end kids, it will be like really appealing to proceed with what is the concept.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am,
Yes.
I have one query. This is Neelam Chaudhary from Indore. I
Yes,
would
ma'am.
like to know, as you have told that we should have assessment, final internal school assessment for grade 6 to 8. So do we
Yes.
have to make changes in progress card as well? And in which category we'll have to assess them? Please do.
Yeah, ma'am,
let
I'll
us know.
come to this. Actually, holistic progress card every time we'll be receiving at the end. See, as of now, you can just go to the curriculum and read out. You can assess the child in any form, the formative assessment, all the concepts you can use it, like giving them as project worksheet or like a quiz, in classroom quiz or among like a group discussion, you can make it. Anything could be done. Not an issue at all. CBSE is not restricting with activities at all. At last, like annual based assessment, since it is going to be recorded, we need a rubric based assessment. So for
Okay.
that, better prepare a worksheet like a questionnaire. A proper question paper can also be given. Normally, for we used to conduct GK exams and all in school, right?
Right.
Similar way, you can conduct for CT. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Thank you
Even a
so much.
25-mark question paper is more than enough, ma'am. 1 hour
Okay.
examination. And you're going to record it. If they're asking grade, convert it to 100 and make it as like whatever is the grade. But you these subjects and all the grading pattern, we won't take it as A1, A2, B1, B2. Normally it will be like just A, B, C. Within that grade, maximum till 5 grades we used to make. So that we can do. What we impart for life skills, the same thing you can carry here. How we conduct activities for life skills, of course. We can do the
Okay.
same way of assessment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
Yes.
you.
I hope the doubts are clear and the
Okay,
concept of
ma'am.
CT is much better than before
Yeah,
the
1 minute,
session.
ma'am.
Yeah, please.
So what I just understood from what you're saying is that CT and AI, basically CT is done by the math teacher, AI we can take up the computer science teachers. And in the, though you have, we can just be keeping as formative assessments and incorporate in the subject as we are teaching. And in the year end, a separate paper exam.
Exactly.
Ah.
Maybe if you're conducting term examinations, you can do it twice also and keep it as a record. Because some schools actually flashes report card twice to the parents. Right?
So
As a grade, if you want, you can show it, or with marks if you want also.
as a separate subject, CT and AI.
Yes.
And
So
we
far,
can-
CBSE is not very much restricted or particular about all these now. Some form of assessment has to be conducted. It is a school-based assessment. Whatever your principal agrees, you can go ahead. All principals will have a discussion on
There
it.
are some questions in the chat box. I want to just reply those questions. The
Yes, ma'am.
certificate and the recording will be in the group. And Savita ji, let the session first finish. Then we will share the recording tomorrow. The session is still going on. So the recording will be available tomorrow only. And I hope so. All the doubts regarding CT is clear now. If any doubts, please go ahead because it's.
Ma'am, one more doubt.
Yeah.
As per the CBSE norms, how many periods we have to allot and
Ma'am, I'll tell you. Actually, no, 50 hours is required for the CT curriculum and
correct.
100 hours is required for the CT plus
Yes.
AI curriculum. Right.
Yes.
Already those have implemented AI. The same AI period, they can use it. Partly, maybe weekly 2 periods are allotted. One for math teacher, one for AI teacher, you can give. 6 to
Okay.
8. That could
So
be
is
done.
it 25 minutes or is it it should be 30 or 35 or 40?
Ma'am, that is depending on your school period.
No,
However, it
because
is.
in the
Normally, 40 or
skill
45 minutes period we used to
we will
have.
be getting, but in the skill education one of the slides they have mentioning 25 minutes timetable and they are giving 4 periods. So that's why we are wondering ki how within 25 minutes.
Ma'am, for settling itself, 10 minutes it will take.
That's what I'm saying.
That may not be possible. It is all like your adjustment. As a
Yes.
leader, like you need to
Yes,
really
that's what
do
I
a
just want to
homework for it.
confirm. So
Yes.
minimum at least you should get 30 to 35 if we are not getting
If
40.
it is a 45-minute period, 5 minutes from each period, if you just steal it, no, you will get a new period. That's it.
Yes,
That
yes.
is another.
Okay, and one
area.
more thing is
Yeah.
we have to allocate how many means in a week. Can we give 2 periods or 3 periods if it
Two
is for
is
9
enough for 9 and 10, ma'am.
Uh,
9 and 10 also, most of the schools actually 2 periods
they are getting only
providing.
1 period. That's what I'm asking.
One
So
period may not be enough, ma'am.
enough.
Minimum
That's
2
what.
should be given. Minimum 2, but some schools, if they are extending up to 10 periods and all, 4 also they are providing. It is all up to them.
Yeah.
But nearing the examination, they will change. So
Because if you want to conduct projects and all with the 2 periods, it's very
Yes, it
difficult
is.
for
Yes,
by
yes,
them to
exactly.
students.
Exactly.
Okay. But for the 9th, will they be upgrading the syllabus soon?
Definitely,
Or
ma'am. Still now in CBSE, actually they didn't show.
or can you please show the
Yes,
last slide
yes,
of your
yes.
presentation?
My last slide?
Yeah.
Okay. My last slide is a thank you slide.
No. I think
May I
your
know, like,
email
what
ID
it
is there.
Suhasji, the
My
attendance
email
and
ID.
certificate will be in the group itself. We will send you in the
No,
group.
no.
I didn't
Ah.
post my email ID, nothing.
Okay,
It's my
okay.
name.
If in
It's
case
just
we
my-
want to clear doubts, how can we reach you?
You can send the questions in the group. We will answer those questions. Okay.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Twinkle G is there. We are associated. She will always post to me and answer.
We will answer all your questions. I hope
Yes.
the doubts are clear now.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
the concept of CT is much
Very,
better
very
than
clear.
before.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Port Luigi, thank you very much for such an informative session. It's
Thank
almost
you so
1.5, more than 1.5 hours now.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
everyone for joining us. And thank you for Port Luigi for your time and efforts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
And we will answer all your questions in the group. Please send the questions if you have any. We will be sending the recording tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you all. Good night.